So I got this cute little nightstand at the thrift store for about $5, and I'm going to do a thrift flip on this. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do to this little piece just yet, but time will tell. It is a solid wood piece, very sturdy, very functional, but it needs something more. Hi there, I'm Poppin PJ. We've got some work to do. The Black & Decker sander is ready to rock and roll because the first step on this flip is to sand the piece. Making sure to get the edges, and at this time I know that I want to stain the top of this piece black. This sounds a bit like Morse code. This is the black stain that I will be using. Putting the stain on in the direction of the grain. I want to make sure that it is completely covered. Top part almost done. So usually you would sand the entire piece before starting to stain, but I just wanted to sand a little and then go ahead and start staining. And now I'm doing the sides of the piece, and then I will stain those black following. Sometimes you need a change, get out of your usual routine. Flipping it over. A little sanding here on the front edges. And now to sand the board here that serves as the shelf for the nightstand. Doing DIY projects like these for refinishing furniture with furniture that has flat edges for the most part makes the DIY project much easier. Brush that dust. Okay, I got the black stain out again here, as you can see, and I'm going to stain the side of the nightstand. So here's the nightstand with the original hardware. That's the same color and wood like the rest of the piece here, but I'm going to just change the hardware, the little knob, and I think it makes a dramatic difference. Off with the old and on with the new. Just screwing the knob on with my hand here from the front onto the screw, and then just to tighten it, I will use my little screwdriver. I think it makes a huge difference. Now, as you can see here on the front of this drawer, there are some scratches and nicks, and I'm just taking a staining marker and going over those areas, wiping it off with a dry paper towel, but then I'm going to go over that with some alcohol to get all of the marker off of there, but to make sure the stain gets into the cracks and crevices to give it just kind of a natural look of flawed wood, if you would. I have zoomed in a bit here so you can see these scratches here and how I'm going over it with the staining marker. It looks like I'm just making a mess and making it worse, but you'll see.
Oh, I messed it up.
Using a dry paper towel to wipe off as much of the marker as I can, and then after that following with a paper towel that has some alcohol on it to just get most of that off and just leave the staining pen in the cracks and crevices. And just continuing the process for these other marks. I think it looks pretty darn good. There are some scratches here on the bottom shelf where things have just been slid into the nightstand and out of it and made some marks, so we're going to correct those as well. Wiping it with a dry paper towel and following up with a paper towel that has some alcohol on it. And this is the look that we have, and I just think it looks cool. The dark pen that I touched it up with, it looks like it's part of the wood and just gives it a unique look. Next, we're going to put the spirithane, polyurethane, semi-gloss top coat on top of the nightstand to seal it, and I will also put it on the sides and front as well. As I'm putting this top coat on, I'm thinking about how I like how easy this flip was because I just used some stain. I didn't have to sand the inside of the nightstand because I liked the look of the original rustic with a little bit of that combined with the modern accent of the black stain. And here is our nightstand makeover. It looks pretty sharp. As I would say, it's poppin'. Look what it used to look like, and now look at what it looks like. Pretty cute. And I just put some of my 4x4 scrap wood flameless candle holders on top of this piece. I will attach the link in the comments should you be interested. If you enjoyed this video, pop that subscribe button, like, and share. Thank you.